Compsognathus is a genus of small bipedal theropod dinosaur that lived during the late Jurassic period, approximately 150 million years ago. Name and discovery. The name Compsognathus is derived from Greek words that mean elegant jaw. It was first described and named by the German paleontologist Johann A. Wagner in 1859. Size. Compsognathus was a relatively small dinosaur. It reached lengths of about 3.3 feet, 1 meter, and stood about 1.3 feet, 40 centimeters tall at the hip. It weighed around 6.6 pounds, 3 kilograms. Classification. Compsognathus is classified as a theropod dinosaur, which is a group of bipedal carnivorous dinosaurs that includes some of the most well-known dinosaurs, such as Tyrannosaurus rex and Velociraptor. Physical characteristics. Compsognathus had a slender body with long legs and a long, slender tail. It had sharp teeth and a pointed snout, which suggests it was a carnivore. Habitat. Fossils of Compsognathus have been found in Europe, particularly in Germany and France. It is believed to have lived in a coastal environment, possibly near lagoons and estuaries. Diet. Compsognathus is thought to have been a carnivorous dinosaur that preyed on small animals, such as insects, small vertebrates, and possibly other small dinosaurs. Social behavior. Some fossil evidence suggests that Compsognathus may have been a social animal, living and hunting in groups. This is based on the discovery of multiple fossils found in close proximity. Feathers. While no direct evidence of feathers has been found in Compsognathus fossils, it is widely believed that many theropod dinosaurs, including Compsognathus, had feathers or feather-like structures. This is based on the presence of feathers in closely related dinosaurs and the evolutionary relationship between theropods and modern birds. Paleoecology. Compsognathus lived during the late Jurassic period, sharing its environment with other dinosaurs, pterosaurs, and various prehistoric creatures. It was part of the ecosystem that thrived in the ancient landscapes of what is now Europe. Cultural significance. Compsognathus has gained recognition in popular culture and has appeared in various books, documentaries, and films related to dinosaurs and paleontology. Compsognathus is an interesting dinosaur because of its small size, potential feathered appearance, and its place in the evolutionary history of theropod dinosaurs. It provides valuable insights into the diversity of life during the late Jurassic period. Microceratus, also known as Microceratus gobiensis, is a small herbivorous dinosaur that lived during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 85 to 70 million years ago. Name. The name Microceratus is derived from the Greek words mikros, meaning small, and keras, meaning horn, referring to its small size and the presence of horns. Size. Microceratus was a tiny dinosaur with an estimated length of about 2 to 3 feet, approximately 0.6 to 1 meter, and a height of around 1 foot, about 30 centimeters. It likely weighed only a few kilograms. Classification. Microceratus is classified as a ceratopsian dinosaur, a group of herbivorous dinosaurs characterized by their beaked faces and the presence of frills and often horns on their skulls. Physical characteristics. Microceratus had a small compact body with a beak at the front of its mouth for cropping vegetation. Its most distinctive features were the small horns on its face, which were located above its eyes and possibly on its nose. Habitat. Fossils of Microceratus have been found in the Gobi Desert of Mongolia, which was part of the late Cretaceous landscape. It lived in a habitat that included both woodlands and open areas. Diet. Microceratus was an herbivore, and it likely fed on low-lying plants, such as ferns, cycads, and other vegetation that was abundant during the late Cretaceous period. Social behavior. Like many other ceratopsian dinosaurs, Microceratus may have lived in herds or groups for protection against predators. Paleoecology. Microceratus shared its environment with other dinosaurs, including larger ceratopsians and theropods. It was part of the late Cretaceous ecosystem that included a diverse array of dinosaurs and prehistoric life. Discovery. Fossils of Microceratus were first discovered in the 1970s in Mongolia, and they have provided valuable insights into the diversity of ceratopsian dinosaurs during the late Cretaceous period. Cultural significance. While not as well known as some other dinosaurs, Microceratus has made appearances in various books, documentaries, and educational materials related to dinosaurs and prehistoric life. Microceratus, with its diminutive size and distinctive facial horns, represents the fascinating diversity of ceratopsian dinosaurs during the late Cretaceous. It provides valuable information about the ecosystem and the evolutionary history of these herbivorous dinosaurs. Archaeopteryx is an iconic prehistoric creature, often referred to as one of the earliest known birds or bird-like dinosaurs. It lived during the late Jurassic period, approximately 150 million years ago. Here are detailed facts about Archaeopteryx. Discovery. The first Archaeopteryx fossil was discovered in 1861 in Solnhofen, Bavaria, Germany. It was a pivotal find in the field of paleontology, as it represented a transitional form between reptiles and birds. Name. The name Archaeopteryx is derived from the Greek words archaeos, meaning ancient, and pteryx, meaning feather or wing, signifying its status as an ancient feathered creature. Transitional fossil. Archaeopteryx is considered a transitional fossil, displaying characteristics of both dinosaurs and modern birds. It provides important evidence for the evolutionary link between these groups. Size. Archaeopteryx was about the size of a modern crow, with an estimated wingspan of approximately 1.2 to 1.5 feet, 0.35 to 0.45 meters. Feathers. Fossils of Archaeopteryx preserve evidence of feathers, making it one of the earliest known animals with true feathers. These feathers were similar in structure to those of modern birds. Reptilian features. While it had feathers, Archaeopteryx retained several reptilian features, including a long bony tail, teeth in its beak, and clawed fingers on its wings. Flight capability. Archaeopteryx is believed to have been capable of powered flight, although it likely had a more primitive form of flight compared to modern birds. Diet. It is thought to have been an omnivore, feeding on a diet that included insects, small vertebrates, and possibly plant matter. Habitat. Archaeopteryx lived in a prehistoric environment with lush forests and abundant biodiversity during the late Jurassic period. Cultural significance. Archaeopteryx is an important symbol of evolution and has had a significant impact on the scientific understanding of the origin of birds. It has been featured prominently in textbooks, documentaries, and popular culture. Multiple specimens. Several well-preserved specimens of Archaeopteryx have been discovered over the years, each providing valuable insights into the creature's anatomy and evolutionary history. Relationship to birds. While Archaeopteryx is considered one of the earliest birds, its exact relationship to modern birds is a subject of ongoing research and debate among paleontologists. Conservation. Archaeopteryx fossils are highly valuable and have been the subject of illegal fossil trading. Some specimens are carefully preserved in museums and institutions to ensure their protection and scientific study. Archaeopteryx remains a key transitional fossil in the study of avian evolution, offering a unique glimpse into the early stages of bird development from their dinosaur ancestors. Its combination of reptilian and avian features continues to be a subject of fascination for scientists and enthusiasts alike. Heterodontosaurus is a genus of small herbivorous dinosaur that lived during the early Jurassic period, approximately 200 million years ago. Name and discovery. The name Heterodontosaurus is derived from the Greek words heteros, meaning different, odont, meaning tooth, and sauros, meaning lizard. It was first described and named by paleontologist Alfred W. Crompton in 1964. Size. Heterodontosaurus was a relatively small dinosaur with an estimated length of about 3.3 feet, 1 meter, and a height of around 1.6 feet, about 50 centimeters. It likely weighed around 5 to 10 pounds, 2 to 4.5 kilograms. Classification. Heterodontosaurus is classified as an ornithischian dinosaur, specifically as a member of the Heterodontosauridae family. It belongs to a group of early ornithischians known for their unique teeth. Physical characteristics. One of the most distinctive features of Heterodontosaurus is its heterodont dentition, which means it had different types of teeth in its jaws. It had small pointed front teeth, larger cheek teeth for grinding plant material, and canine-like teeth in the upper jaw, which earned it the nickname tiny lizard with different teeth. Habitat. Fossils of Heterodontosaurus have been found in what is now South Africa. It lived in a variety of environments, including coastal regions and woodlands during the early Jurassic. Diet. Heterodontosaurus was an herbivore, and its unique dental features suggest that it had a specialized diet, possibly including tough plant materials like leaves and fibrous vegetation. Social behavior. Little is known about the social behavior of Heterodontosaurus, but it may have lived in small groups or been solitary in nature. Paleoecology. Heterodontosaurus lived alongside various other dinosaurs and prehistoric creatures of the early Jurassic, contributing to the ecosystem of its time. Cultural significance. While not as famous as some other dinosaurs, Heterodontosaurus has contributed to the understanding of dinosaur evolution and diversity during the early Jurassic period. Conservation. Fossils of Heterodontosaurus are important to paleontology and are carefully studied to learn more about early dinosaur life. They are protected and preserved in museums and research institutions. Heterodontosaurus is notable for its unique dentition and represents a fascinating aspect of early dinosaur evolution. Its distinctive teeth and herbivorous diet make it an interesting subject of study in the field of paleontology, providing insights into the diversity of dinosaurs during the Jurassic period. Lesothosaurus is a small herbivorous dinosaur that lived during the early Jurassic period, approximately 195 million years ago. Name and discovery. The name Lesothosaurus is derived from the country where its fossils were found, Lesotho, which is located in southern Africa. It was first described and named by paleontologist Peter Galton in 1978. Size. Lesothosaurus was a relatively small dinosaur with an estimated length of about 3.3 feet, 1 meter, and a height of around 1.6 feet, about 50 centimeters. It likely weighed only a few kilograms. Classification. Lesothosaurus is classified as an ornithischian dinosaur, specifically as a basal ornithischian. It belongs to a group of early herbivorous dinosaurs that are characterized by their beak-like jaws. Physical characteristics. Lesothosaurus had a bipedal stance, meaning it walked on two legs. It had a slender body and long legs, which were adaptations for agile movement. Its teeth were leaf-shaped and were suitable for cropping vegetation. Habitat. Fossils of Lesothosaurus have been found in Lesotho and South Africa. It lived in a variety of environments, including woodlands and floodplains during the early Jurassic. Diet. Lesothosaurus was an herbivore, feeding on plants, leaves, and possibly small ferns and cycads. Its beak-like jaws were adapted for cropping and processing plant material. Social behavior. Little is known about the social behavior of Lesothosaurus, but it was likely a small, agile dinosaur capable of quick movements. Paleoecology. Lesothosaurus shared its environment with various other early dinosaurs, including both herbivores and carnivores. It was part of the ecosystem during the early Jurassic period. Cultural significance. While not as famous as some other dinosaurs, Lesothosaurus has contributed to the understanding of dinosaur evolution during the Jurassic period. It is an example of the early diversification of herbivorous dinosaurs. Conservation. Fossils of Lesothosaurus are valuable to paleontology and are studied to learn more about early dinosaur life. They are preserved and protected in museums and research institutions. Lesothosaurus provides important insights into the early stages of dinosaur evolution, particularly the development of herbivorous adaptations. Its small size and herbivorous diet make it a valuable subject of study in the field of paleontology. Dryosaurus is a genus of herbivorous dinosaur that lived during the late Jurassic period, approximately 154 to 150 million years ago. It was a swift bipedal dinosaur known for its slender build and long tail. Name and discovery. The name Dryosaurus is derived from the Greek words dryos, meaning oak, and sauros, meaning lizard, reflecting its herbivorous nature. It was first described and named by paleontologist Othniel Charles Marsh in 1878. Size. Dryosaurus was a moderately sized dinosaur with an estimated length of about 13 to 17 feet, 4 to 5 meters. It had a height of approximately 5 to 6 feet, 1.5 to 1.8 meters at the hip. Classification. Dryosaurus is classified as an ornithopod dinosaur, specifically as a member of the family Dryosauridae. It belongs to a group of herbivorous dinosaurs characterized by their beak-like jaws. Physical characteristics. Dryosaurus had a bipedal stance, walking and running on its two hind legs. It had a slender body, long legs, and a long tail, which helped with balance and agility. Its head was small, with a beak-like snout for cropping vegetation. Habitat. Fossils of Dryosaurus have been found in North America, primarily in the western United States. It lived in various environments, including woodlands and open areas, during the late Jurassic. Diet. Dryosaurus was a herbivore that primarily fed on plant material, including ferns, cycads, and conifers. Its teeth were adapted for grinding plant matter. Social behavior. While not much is known about the social behavior of Dryosaurus, it is believed to have lived in herds for protection against predators and foraging purposes. Predators. Dryosaurus shared its environment with several predators, including Allosaurus and Ceratosaurus, which posed a threat to these herbivorous dinosaurs. Paleoecology. Dryosaurus was part of the late Jurassic ecosystem, which included a variety of dinosaurs and other prehistoric creatures. It occupied a niche as a herbivore, contributing to the food chain. Cultural significance. Dryosaurus is not as famous as some other dinosaurs, but has contributed to our understanding of late Jurassic dinosaur faunas and the diversity of herbivorous dinosaurs. Conservation. Fossils of Dryosaurus are important to paleontology and help researchers learn more about the biology and ecology of this dinosaur. They are preserved and studied in museums and research institutions. Dryosaurus is an example of the diverse range of herbivorous dinosaurs that roamed the Earth during the late Jurassic period. Its slender build and adaptations for browsing vegetation make it an interesting subject of study in the field of paleontology. Fabrosaurus is a genus of small herbivorous dinosaur that lived during the early Jurassic period, approximately 195 million years ago. It is known from limited fossil remains, and there is still ongoing research to better understand this dinosaur. Name and discovery. The name Fabrosaurus is derived from the Latin word faber, meaning craftsman or artisan, and sauros, meaning lizard. It was first described and named by paleontologist Adam Yates in 2003. Size. Fabrosaurus was a small dinosaur, with an estimated length of about 3.3 to 6.6 feet, 1 to 2 meters. However, due to limited fossil material, its size is not precisely known. Classification. Fabrosaurus is classified as an ornithischian dinosaur, specifically as a basal ornithischian. It belongs to a group of early herbivorous dinosaurs. Physical characteristics. Due to the limited fossil evidence, the physical characteristics of Fabrosaurus are not well documented. It likely had a bipedal stance, walked on two legs, and had adaptations for herbivorous feeding. Habitat. Fossils of Fabrosaurus have been found in Lesotho, which was part of southern Africa during the early Jurassic. It lived in various environments, including woodlands and floodplains. Diet: Fabrosaurus was an herbivore, feeding on plants and vegetation that were available in its environment. Social behavior. There is limited information available about the social behavior of Fabrosaurus, but it may have lived in small groups or been solitary. Predators. Fabrosaurus shared its environment with various predators, including other small dinosaurs and early theropods. Paleoecology. Fabrosaurus was part of the early Jurassic ecosystem in southern Africa, which included a variety of dinosaurs and other prehistoric organisms. It played a role in the food chain as a herbivore. Cultural significance. Fabrosaurus is not as well known as some other dinosaurs due to the scarcity of fossil material. It is primarily of interest to paleontologists studying early dinosaur diversity. Conservation. The limited fossils of Fabrosaurus are important to paleontology and are carefully studied to learn more about early dinosaur life. They are preserved and protected in museums and research institutions. Fabrosaurus represents one of the lesser-known dinosaurs from the early Jurassic period, and ongoing research may reveal more about its biology, ecology, and evolutionary significance as more fossils are discovered and studied. Othnielia is a genus of small herbivorous dinosaur that lived during the late Jurassic period, approximately 155 to 150 million years ago. It is known from limited fossil remains and is considered to be a basal ornithopod dinosaur. Name and discovery. The name Othnielia is derived from the Greek words othnios, meaning elegant, and sauros, meaning lizard. It was first described and named by paleontologist Peter Galton in 1977. Size. Othnielia was a small dinosaur with an estimated length of about 3.3 to 6.6 feet, 1 to 2 meters. Its size is not precisely known due to the limited fossil material. Classification. Othnielia is classified as an ornithischian dinosaur, specifically as a basal ornithopod. It belongs to a group of herbivorous dinosaurs characterized by their beak-like jaws. Physical characteristics. Othnielia had a bipedal stance, walking and running on its two hind legs. It had a relatively small body, long legs, and a long tail. Its head was small, with a beak-like snout for cropping vegetation. Habitat. Fossils of Othnielia have been found in North America, particularly in the western United States. It lived in various environments, including woodlands and floodplains, during the late Jurassic. Diet: Othnielia was an herbivore, primarily feeding on plants and vegetation that were available in its environment. Its teeth were adapted for grinding plant material. Social behavior. There is limited information available about the social behavior of Othnielia, but it may have lived in small groups or been solitary. Predators. Othnielia shared its environment with various predators, including early theropod dinosaurs, which posed a threat to these small herbivores. Paleoecology. Othnielia was part of the late Jurassic ecosystem in North America, which included a variety of dinosaurs and other prehistoric organisms. It played a role in the food chain as a herbivore. Cultural significance. Othnielia is not as well known as some other dinosaurs due to the scarcity of fossil material. It is primarily of interest to paleontologists studying early dinosaur diversity. Conservation. The limited fossils of Othnielia are important to paleontology and are carefully studied to learn more about early dinosaur life. They are preserved and protected in museums and research institutions. Othnielia represents one of the smaller and lesser-known dinosaurs from the late Jurassic period. While its fossil material is limited, ongoing research and new discoveries may provide more insights into its biology, ecology, and evolutionary significance in the future. Pisanosaurus is a genus of early dinosaur that lived during the late Triassic period, approximately 228 million years ago. It is known from limited fossil remains and is considered one of the earliest known dinosaurs. Name and discovery. The name Pisanosaurus is derived from the location where its fossils were discovered, Pisanosaurus Canyon in Argentina. It was first described and named by paleontologist José Bonaparte in 1967. Size: Pisanosaurus was a small dinosaur with an estimated length of about 3 to 4 feet, approximately 1 meter. Its size is not precisely known due to the limited fossil material. Classification: Pisanosaurus is classified as a basal dinosaur, specifically as a basal ornithischian. It belongs to a group of herbivorous dinosaurs characterized by their beak-like jaws. Physical characteristics: Pisanosaurus had a bipedal stance, walking on its 2 hind legs. It had a relatively small body and long tail. Its head was small and featured a beak-like snout for cropping vegetation. Habitat: Fossils of Pisanosaurus have been found in Argentina, and it lived in what was once a part of the ancient supercontinent Pangaea. It inhabited various terrestrial environments during the late Triassic. Diet: Pisanosaurus was an herbivore, primarily feeding on plant material such as ferns, cycads, and other vegetation available in its environment. Its teeth were adapted for processing plant matter. Social behavior: There is limited information available about the social behavior of Pisanosaurus, but it may have lived in small groups or been solitary. Predators: Pisanosaurus lived alongside various early theropod dinosaurs, which would have been potential predators of these small herbivores. Paleoecology: Pisanosaurus was part of the late Triassic ecosystem in what is now Argentina. It contributed to the food chain as an herbivore and played a role in the ecosystem. Cultural significance: Pisanosaurus is not as well known as some other dinosaurs due to the scarcity of fossil material. It is primarily of interest to paleontologists studying early dinosaur diversity and evolution. Conservation: The limited fossils of Pisanosaurus are important to paleontology and are carefully studied to learn more about early dinosaur life. They are preserved and protected in museums and research institutions. Pisanosaurus represents one of the earliest known dinosaurs and offers valuable insights into the early evolution of these remarkable creatures. Ongoing research may reveal more about its biology, ecology, and its place in the history of dinosaurs. Yichi is a genus of small feathered dinosaur known from a single fossil specimen discovered in China. It lived during the late Jurassic period, approximately 160 million years ago. Yichi is particularly notable for its unique adaptations, including a membranous wing structure similar to that of bats. Name and discovery: The name Yichi is derived from the Mandarin Chinese words Yi meaning wing and Qi meaning strange, which translates to strange wing. It was first described and named by Shuxing and colleagues in 2015. Size: Yichi was a relatively small dinosaur with an estimated wingspan of about 13 inches, 33 centimeters, and a length of about 16 inches, 40 centimeters. Its size is comparable to that of a crow. Classification: Yichi is classified as a Scansoriopterygid dinosaur, a group of theropod dinosaurs closely related to early birds. Physical characteristics: The most distinctive feature of Yichi is its membranous wing structure, which is supported by an elongated rod-like bone called the styliform element. This structure is similar to the wing of bats and is unique among known dinosaurs. Yichi also had feathers covering its body, similar to other feathered dinosaurs. Habitat: Fossils of Yichi were discovered in Liaoning Province, China, which was part of a diverse ecosystem during the late Jurassic. This region is known for preserving numerous well-preserved fossils of feathered dinosaurs and early birds. Diet: While the exact diet of Yichi is not known, it is presumed to have been an insectivore, using its membranous wings to glide or fly short distances in pursuit of insects or other small prey. Flight capability: The membranous wings of Yichi suggest that it may have been capable of gliding or short bursts of powered flight, similar to modern-day flying squirrels or bats. However, its flight capabilities are still a subject of research and debate. Cultural significance: Yichi has gained attention in the field of paleontology for its unique wing adaptation and its potential implications for understanding the early evolution of flight in theropod dinosaurs. Conservation. The single known specimen of Yichi is of great scientific value and is preserved in a museum or research institution for further study. Yichi represents an intriguing piece of the puzzle in the study of early dinosaur evolution and the origins of powered flight in theropod dinosaurs. Its unusual membranous wing structure challenges our understanding of the diversity of adaptations that existed in the dinosaur world during the late Jurassic period.